I would like to talk to you about the new Maison Mona di Orio. And I speak about Maison Mona di Orio because what I realized is that we are a perfume house. And a perfume house with strong fundaments. Mona and I created the house together, and it's now 10 years on the road. And after Mona's passing, I realized that I also wanted to look to the future. So the first thing I realized is that our bottle is a square bottle, and what I realized that our perfumes are not square at all. They are full of sensuality. They are about roundness, about tactility, something that you keep in your hand, that you put on your skin, and so I wanted to create a new flacon to symbolize what Mona and I created, Mona's life or our interest. So I decided to call a famous company in Paris, Atelier Dinan, and to work together with me on new packaging, because till that time I did everything myself always, and I realized now to create a personalized flacon is that it's a specialism. There are so many elements that need to be considered, and so in this bottle there is a lot of symbolism for me, because first of all, of course, it's all about sensuality, about being curved, about and I didn't want it to be male or female because our fragrances are unisex, the way we created it. But I also wanted to bring art into the bottle, which is very Art Deco inspired, because somehow I'm a big fan of Art Deco, and Mona was for me very Art Deco. She had a lot of Art Deco feeling around her, and so that was for me very obvious that it needed to be an Art Deco inspiration, but again not looking back but looking forward. And for me it symbolizes also reflections that are in the fragrances. And so that's why you see all this light also, which is another very strong fundament of our maison. So it's art, it's light, clair obscur, black and white. So all these elements are influenced in these flacons, I think. So I decided to create 3 collections. The first collection is the signature collection in the black flacons, which is the collection that we started with 10 years ago. Luxe, Carnation, Milan, Jabu. This collection, I call it now the signature collection because it's really about Mona, the artist, her pure signature. That's really, when you smell it, you really smell Mona, in the purest artist form. The total free spirit perfumer. And so that's the signature collection. Step by step, we will relaunch the collection, but I will take my time to do this in the original formulas, because I get a lot of questions. Even the people say, oh, it's not the real formula. It is the real formula. First of all, it's a fresh batch. Of course, I mean, a fresh fragrance smells different than a fragrance that's already 5 years old. It's original formulas. Because for me, it's like saying, I'm quite surprised with the question. I understand why people ask it, but for me, it's like putting bigger lips on Mona Lisa, because suddenly the lips should be bigger on Mona Lisa. For me, these are masterpieces. Mona really took a lot of effort to find the right balance, and so it's the original formulas. Sometimes people have to change formulas because of regulations. IFRA is very, very important in this whole game. I am lucky till now that I didn't have to change things. So, signature collection in the black flacons, first one, Luxe and Renoir, light and dark. So for me it's also very symbolic to launch these 2 now, because it's all about clair obscur, light and dark. And Then the other two fragrances in the Le Nombre d'Or collection that we just launched, it's Oud, which now is called Oud Osmanthus. It's the original formula. So new name, new packaging. And Oud Osmanthus is in the bronze bottle because it's a special fragrance. And then step by step we will relaunch the rest of the collection, but we have to take our time. These two collections made by Mona di Orio, no discussion. But I closed the collections now because I didn't want to pollute them, which doesn't mean that I will keep playing with it. Because of course, maybe from Nuit Noire, maybe in the long future, I will do an extract. And maybe I will do a light version. And maybe I will do a big body pot of cream. So it's not that it's stopped everything, but I will not add in this collection, I will not add extra fragrances. So I created the monogram collection. I call it the monogram collection because it's based on the fundaments of Maison Mona di Orio, but it's not Mona di Orio. Of course it's not Mona di Orio. I mean, it's how could we reproduce Mona? It would be a stupid way of thinking, I think. So of course, people smell that it's not made by Mona. Karl Lagerfeld for Chanel, he's not Chanel. He brought it to another things, but always on the fundaments of, by example, Chanel. For those who are interested, will see the difference. For those who not, they buy a wonderful new fragrance.